Come chase with us. Come chase with us. Come chase with us. Look, now my vape, she a monster. Blowing more clouds out her mouth than a roster. Your vape, she's an imposter.
Hi guys, Polish Vapes UK back with you today. Going to be doing a little review on the Vapor Flask 60W clone, which also has Temp Control. Really been enjoying this device. I've been running it in Temp Control. Have thrown a couple of standard campfire builds as well to run it in power mode. Works fine, perfectly. Not sure, never used a 60W device, so I don't know if it's hitting a true 60 watts. But I will show you a couple of little things about it when we dive down close. But again, a nice device. Love the feel of it. Absolutely love how it fits in my hand. Love where the firing button is. You don't have to use your fingertip to push it, you can just squeeze it with your hand, which is really nice. Absolutely love it. I have got a temperature nickel coil in the sub-tank mini, running this at 420 Fahrenheit at 30 watts, and it puts out. Really nice device. So let's dive down close and check it out. Right guys, so down close with the Vapor Flask 60W clone. This is the little box that it came in, nothing special, just a nice little box with Vapor Flask written on it. And it's got a little magnetic flap to get into the box. And you've got your little user manual, which like they're showing there, do 30, 40, 50 and a 60. I went for the 60 because I've got my 50W Hannah, and it shows you how to get into all the modes, and even shows you which ways your batteries go up. We don't care about that. This did come in a little clear baggie, so we're not worried about that either. That is the device. Nice clicky buttons. Nice clicky buttons. Stainless steel top cap there, I believe, with a brass spring loaded, I do believe. Spring loaded, if you can see that guys. And then also on the bottom you've got your brass battery caps. But that's pretty, and you have got a charging port, micro USB. I don't use it. I just chuck them in my X-Star, I believe it is, charger. It's a lot quicker than trying to charge it through a normal micro USB. So obviously it comes with no batteries guys, pretty straightforward, just like this. So we'll take these battery caps out because there is something I wanted to show you guys. I did pick this up from fasttech. They were doing the 50 and the 60 flask, and they were also doing a 50 and 60 clone of the RDNA with Temp Control. After about a week after I bought it, I was looking around for the RDNA, and they've actually taken them off. fasttech have taken them off their site. They haven't said why, but after I've shown you what happens when you put the battery in, I believe I know why they have taken them off. So I'm going to try and get this on camera guys, because it doesn't stay up for very long. But if you watch the screen, You see that, guys? It comes up with Evolve DNA 60 watt, and I believe that is the reason why fasttech ended up taking these off. I believe there's some copyright issues going on there. So we'll just quickly get this in, guys, and then we'll run through what's going on. You can do these up, just twisting them and then I'm finger tight. I like to just get the screwdriver in there, just give it a little tighten up, get the other one in. You can also, guys, if you wanted to, you can run these in single. You can run them single 18650, but obviously to get your longer battery life, and they are parallel and plus in first. So obviously to get your longer battery life, guys, you best off running in 18650, especially if you're going to be using the 60 watts. Just finish tightening that down nice and tight. There we go. Obviously you can see my batteries are near enough needing charging. I'll put this back into how it was set up when it first turned up, because it does save your memory when you take your batteries out. So I set it back to how I received it. So it already was in 50 watts, and it was already in temperature mode. One thing you want to remember with this, guys, is obviously you've got your down and your up for your modes. So you've got your up and down to adjust your wattage for how quick you're going to get to that temperature. It's pretty cool. If you want to change temperature, you have to lock it, click power button 5 times to lock it, locked. Then you hold the down and up button, hold to change temp, and then you'll get your temp up. Go obviously all the way down. I believe after 210, after 200 it goes into Celsius, and then once you go past 100 back into Fahrenheit, and this does go all the way up to 600 Fahrenheit. And then if you click past Fahrenheit, it turns temp control off. So we'll leave it in temp control for a moment. Go back to 420 is where I like it. When it's locked, guys, I'm not sure what the word is. I'm not really sure 100% what the nickel purity means. I know Mark from VAPING spoke about it a little bit when he had a temp control mod from someone that had the setting, and this Flask does actually have it. So what you have to do is you have to hold your down and your up button as well as your fire button. And there's your nickel purity. It comes set as 100, and a lot of people say to set it to 70, and then just press your power button. And what you have to do with that is you just have to adjust it to how you want it, because the lower you have the nickel purity setting, the quicker your device is going to go into temp control mode and obviously stop you from firing. But it is pretty straightforward. It just takes a little bit of getting used to, because even that temp control setting, I couldn't work out how to even get into voltage mode. So what we'll show you, as we're still clicked in, we'll go into power mode, hold up and down, and then go up past 600 and turn it off. And now, as you can see, instead of your temperature, you have the voltage, and obviously 50 watts. The top, you have your ohm resistance, and then your little battery bar. I don't know, have I got... Yeah, I've got the Mad Hatter here. I can chuck that on. That's a standard camp file build. Probably don't need to be running this at 50 watts, but oh yeah, it also comes up when you put a new coil on. New coil up, same coil down, so as it's a new coil, we'll push up, and that now recognises, and it's saying 2.25 ohms. So we'll unlock it, and it is, we'll have a little toot. Yeah, very nice, very nice. And obviously it says 0.2. Then the other thing we'll show you guys, I'll take that off for now. We'll lock it again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you hold the power and up, go into right mode, and then left mode. So now you're the other way round. So up and power, left mode, back into right mode is how I like it. And if you do the down and fire, normal mode, stealth mode. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're not going to get anything when you fire it. Not even check atomizer. If you ain't got an atomizer on there, it's going to be completely stealth. 4, 5. Down and fire. Stealth mode. Normal mode. And then we'll jump this back into temp control. 420. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll grab the sub-tank mini, which has got the nickel coil in it. And then it should come up, new coil, same coil, new coil, so up. And I also want to lower that setting. I want it for about 30 watts at 420. And obviously if you want to lock your wattage, you can. Hold your up and down button. Power lock. Power is locked, so now I can't adjust the power. Go ahead and vape. So yeah, pretty nice, guys. Like I say, pretty all straightforward. You have got the manual there. Like I say, fasttech are no longer listing these on their site, and I do believe it's because that screen is coming up with Evolve DNA 60 watt. And it's probably copyright. So lucky to the some people that did get in there in time and order them. But obviously the minute someone found out that it was coming out with Evolve written on the chip, they obviously had to take them down. I haven't found out which chip this is, whose chip, but I've had no problems with it. Temperature seems to be working fine. That's what I've mainly been using it in. Obviously being my first temp control mod, I really wanted to run it the whole time in temp, and I've had it the odd times I've been running it in power mode, but pretty standard. So other than that, guys, that is the Flask 60 watt clone. Right guys, we'll jump back up top and we'll have a toot and have a chat. So guys, that is the close-up look at the Vapor Flask 60 watt clone with temp. I'm really enjoying the temp control. Getting quite hot in here, guys. I'm in a small tiny little office and it's quite warm today, so bear with me. Yeah, I've been enjoying it, guys. Really enjoying it. done everything that I would expect it to do and want it to do. I didn't bother doing a dry hit test on it. It does do it, not as good as some of the other devices. I do find I get a little bit of a singe on it, but it is pretty good. It is just a matter of sitting there, depending on what nickel you're using, if you're building your own coils, which nickel purity setting you have it on, and it all depends. For me, when I've been playing around with it, it all depended on what temp setting I had it on as well. So the higher I went with the Fahrenheit, or the lower is I had to adjust the purity higher or lower to get it to correct itself and really be reading that temperature. So obviously with devices that have got that setting, it's not just going to do it for you. You do have to change that setting and get it how you need it. But I'm pretty happy with it. And I've got a blueberry flavour in here at the moment. It's really nice. I am going to be doing a juice review, guys, hopefully tomorrow, which is going to probably be the whipped cream line. I have two juices, bondage and seduction. Really nice, actually. This one's almost gone. I'm going to probably do that tomorrow, guys, and chuck up a quick juice review. And that'll be it for this week. Hope you all enjoy your weekend, guys. If I don't get that juice review up tomorrow, Friday is hectic for me, so if I don't see you tomorrow, guys, please have a great weekend and keep on vaping. Parish Vapes UK out. Stay safe and keep on vaping.